Hi there, I'm Mike, and what I have for you today is Star Wars The Black Series number 37, Baze Malbus. Baze Malbus has the honor of being the first Ghostbuster in the Star Wars universe. He appears in Rogue One and is played by Wen Jiang. I don't really know anything about that actor. I'm sure he's some sort of big actor in his country, but you know what? He was fine in this movie. Now I call him a Ghostbuster because of how he looks. He's literally just wearing a jumpsuit, so there's not a whole lot of creativity when it comes to his suit, but it is a faithful recreation of how he looked in Rogue One. The face does have a pretty good likeness to the actor, although it does have that soft, sort of rounded look that the newer Rogue One figures had. The features look really soft. But other than that, the paint's pretty good. His hair is nicely sculpted. There's a lot of intricacies in his armor, and that's great. But let's talk about the character first. Basically came as a pair with Chirrut Imwe, and they were released together as a wave because when you have Chirrut, Baze follows pretty closely. They're best friends, and I really like this dynamic. They're my favorite part of the Rogue One movie besides K2SO. Chirrut was the stalwart believer in the Force. Baze was sort of the hardened atheist who had seen some crap and didn't really believe anymore, following the vein of Han Solo, or didn't believe in hocus pocus and mystical forces to guide his destiny, but his best friend did, and that's all that really mattered to him. He was there to hang out with Chirrut. He has a backpack that looks like a Ghostbuster backpack that has some sort of chain ribbon thing that goes all the way to his gun, and the gun is gigantic, and I'm sure that it has a name, but I'm honestly not going to look it up because it doesn't really matter. The point is that he has it in the movie and he comes with it here. Being that they only have one movie, there's only so many accessories these guys can come with, and he comes with all the possible accessories as far as I can tell. He even comes with this weird little, I don't know if this is like a walkie-talkie, kind of just goes on the back of his belt. Let me know in the comments what it is, because I honestly have no idea. It also looks like he has a first generation iPod sculpted into the front of his pants above his pouch. I don't really know what's going on there either. My one complaint about him is due to his gigantic backpack and gun, it does hinder the kind of posability you can get out of him. Let's go ahead and check that posability out. His head turned side to side. It doesn't look up or down really because of his hair sculpting and because of his excessive neck brace. Arm moves out this far, moves all the way around. Single jointed elbow with about a 90-degree angle. Swivel at the elbow, swivel at the wrist, hinge at the wrist. This wrist hinges this way. Torso swivel, virtually nothing front or back. Leg moves out this far forward, that far back. Upper thigh rotation, double jointed knee, ankle hinge, and a crazy ankle rocker. Because of the thigh molding, this is about as far as his legs will go with his feet both flat on the ground. But that's because of this, not because of this. So yeah, I mean, pretty standard stuff, but because of the heavy backpack, you do kind of have to get him standing straight up, maybe leaning just a little bit forward to kind of counteract the balance there. But to be honest, I've not really had any issues with him falling over. Not nearly as many as I did with K2SO. Baze here is the latest figure to come out of the Rogue One movie. I really do hope they release a Bodhi figure to kind of round out that main cast. I think he's just the one we're missing. Anyways, this figure out of 5, I'm going to give him a 4 out of 5. I'm going to dock him a little bit because he doesn't pose that well with the gun. He also doesn't have a separated trigger finger that really fits in the trigger finger hole, which, I mean, I know it's not a big deal, it's kind of a nitpick, but I think it deserves it. 4 out of 5 is still a very fair score, and it's a very good figure. So that's it. What did you think of the score? Did you agree with my assessment? Did you think that he deserved a higher score? Did you think he deserved a lower score? Let me know down in the comments. Go ahead, like, share, subscribe if you want to, and I will see you later. Bye.